It's the Hoosiers' last home game of the season and the last time these seniors will be taking the field here at Memorial Stadium. Welcome, everyone, into the broadcast here on WIUX and WIUX.org. I'm Ben Wittenstein, alongside me, Kevin Highland, here in Bloomington, Indiana, as the Hoosiers prepare to take on the Michigan Wolverines. And Kevin, second and 4, ball on Michigan's 28. Sudfeld in the gun, hands off to Redding. Redding trying to find some space, makes a spin, goes out wide right, finds some room, gets past defenders, going on the sidelines, and is finally hit and brought down at the 14-yard line. Gets the first down and a lot more.
With Howard coming back from injury, it's great to see Redding in this role because it's one he excels in. Didn't do great as Indiana's first option for a few weeks, but has looked fantastic in the secondary role for Indiana.
8:30 left to go, first down and 10, ball on Michigan's 14 for the Hoosiers. We got a bunch, 3-receiver formation on the right side. Ricky Jones far out to the right on the far side. Divine Redding in the backfield. Nate Sudfeld yelling out instructions to his offensive line, goes in the gun. Sudfeld gets the snap, hands off to Redding. He's going to go left, cuts back inside, gets hit and brought down. Might be a gain of about 1 yard.
One name that we haven't said yet, but it's interesting the way Michigan's using him already. Jabril Peppers, really their superstar on defense. He's lining up everywhere from corner to safety to linebacker today. It's going to be interesting to see how they use him.
Second and 9, ball on the 13. Divine Redding gets the pitch, and he's going to go left, and he's going to get a couple yards before he's brought down on the far side. That's going to bring up second and 6, ball on Michigan's 10-yard line. So the Hoosiers knocking on the door here. It's going to be 3rd and 6. 7.5 left to go. Michigan up 7-0 early on in this first quarter.
They've only given up 6 touchdowns to their opponents in 16 trips in the red zone. One of the best red zone defenses in the nation. We'll see if the Hoosiers can change that right now.
Tough defense for the Hoosiers. 3 wide receivers on the near side, 1 on the far. Jordan Howard on Nate Sudfeld's left hip. And Sudfeld gets the snap, goes back to pass, gets some protection, has to scramble out of the pocket, loses the ball but falls back on it. There's a flag fly. Sudfeld fumbled, got his own fumble, had to go down. We'll see what the flag is, but not good news for Indiana pending on the call on the field.
May have been something we didn't see. I'm thinking a late hit. Sudfeld jumped on the ball, had 2 or 3 Michigan guys on him after he was clearly down on the ball.
That would be very fortunate for the Hoosiers, because that would bring up 4th down. We'll see what the referees have to call. And they are calling no foul on the play. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Nate Sudfeld fumbled the ball after trying to escape a tackle. And that brings him back all the way to the 22-yard line, 4th and 18. So it's up to Griffin Oaks to put some points on the board for the Hoosiers.
We'll see here. Griffin Oaks had been great all year long. Struggled a little bit up in East Lansing at the Michigan State game. We'll see here if he can have a consistent effort against Michigan.
It's going to be about a 40-yard field goal. They're on the left hash marks, and a timeout has been called by Jim Harbaugh and the Wolverines. So we're going to take a quick break, but coming up, Griffin Oaks going for a 40-yard field goal, trying to get their points on the board. We'll be back. You're listening to IU Football here on WIUX, your home for Hoosier Sports. Sudfeld in the gun again, ball in the 46, 2nd and 10, handoff again to Jordan Howard, tries to go right, but he's hit in the backfield and brought down by that Michigan defensive line. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12 now, ball on the 44-yard line. Coming around 8 minutes left to go. Sudfeld in the gun, 3 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far, Jordan Howard on his right hip. Sudfeld getting instructions from his coaches as the clock ticks under 8 minutes left to go in the half. Sudfeld gets the snap, looks to pass, has time, looks up the middle and slings it to Michael Cooper, but Michael Cooper can't come up with it, and flags fly as Jared Wilson was tight defensive coverage on him, tipped it away. It looks like it's going to be pass interference. Clock stops at 2:05, 1st and 10 for the Hoosiers. Ball on Michigan's 40-yard line. Sudfeld in the gun, handoff to Divine Redding yet again, breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage, and he gets some more. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It will be a first down, but there is a flag on the field yet again.
Right back by Dedrick Camille. We're going to see if that one. It looks like it is going to be on Camille indeed.
It's going to be a holding on Indiana. It's going to push him back. Again, Kevin, this is what the story has been for Indiana. They've been driving, and then they kill themselves with the penalties.
Same exact situation we saw 2 drives ago. Indiana gets in nice position. Penalties bring them back to their own side of the field.
First and 20 now for the Hoosiers. 1:57 left to go in the second quarter. Ball at midfield.
It's just difficult from this balanced offense. When you have first and 20, first and 30, it makes the play calling so predictable.
3 receivers on the near side. Sudfeld in the gun. Jordan Howard on his left hip. 6 penalties for 55 yards against Indiana in this game. Sudfeld gets the snap. Looks left. Throws to Simi Cobb up the seam, and Cobb has the ball at the 30, and he's brought down by a gang of Michigan defenders for the first down. Nice throw by Nate Sudfeld.
Simi Cobb's really bailing out this Indiana offense. They get the penalty there, and they get the 20-yard pickup on first and 20.
Gonna bring up the first down. Ball at the 29-yard line. 1.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Jordan Howard with the handoff goes up the middle for a gain of about 2 yards.
See what Indiana can do when it is first and 10, as it should be at the beginning of every drive, every set of downs. They can switch it up. They can get back to Howard and Redding, who had great success in the first quarter.
70 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Sudfeld with the snap, rolls right, throws to the far side to Ricky Jones, but it's out of his reach. Incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd and 8. A little bit of a hurry up for Sudfeld. We have Jordan Howard behind him, 2 wide receivers in the near, 1 on the far. And Sudfeld's going to play action to Howard, roll out to the right. He's going to find Anthony Caruso running in the flat, and he's going to make a move on the outside and get past the first down marker and a little bit more, bringing the ball up to the 48-yard line on that second down pass. Going to bring up first down.
The defense really lost track of Corsaro
yeah.
there, and he made a great move.
Sudfeld in the gun again is going to hand it off to Howard, who's going to go up the middle, get hit, and is going to be absolutely mobbed at the line of scrimmage, probably a gain of about 1. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9 as we tick under 12 minutes left to go in the second quarter.
You wonder if IU is really going to start running with the pass a little bit more, as their run game has slowly gotten snuffed out, especially through their play this quarter.
So Divine Redding now in for Jordan Howard. Sudfeld in the gun. Redding on his right hip, 2 on the far side, 1 wide receiver on the near side. Sudfeld gets the snap. It's a play fake to Redding. Sudfeld's looking to pass, throws up the middle to Simi Cobbs, who catches the ball at the 35-yard line of the Salukis and is brought down after a gain of 15 yards. It's going to be a first down for the Hoosiers.
Great catch by Simi Cobbs, jumping up there and able to pull it straight into his chest.
So the ball, 1st and 10, ball on the 34. It's going to be a handoff to Redding, who goes to the right, tries to find a hole, and he finds it, and he's finally brought down at the 25-yard line for a gain of 9 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
The blocking there on the right side was fantastic, especially Michael Cooper, the tight end there.
Sudfeld in the gun again, Redding on behind him. 2 wide receiver on the far side, 1 on the near. Redding gets the handoff, goes right, hit at the line of scrimmage, but is able to plow his way forward past the first down marker. It's going to bring up another first down for the Hoosiers.
Now the Hoosiers are really picking up the speed of the game again, going back to what worked for them in their very first drive of the game.
They're going to keep the ball on the ground. Jordan Howard back in for the Hoosiers. It's going to be a shotgun for Sudfeld. 2 wide receivers on the near side, 1 on the far. He's going to take the snap, hand it off to Howard, who finds a hole on the right side. Sweep, going to the sidelines, the 10, the 5, plows his way into the touchdown. Jordan Howard on the sweep right was able to find room, had some good blocks, and able to get into the end zone. So Divine Redding and now Jordan Howard get rushing touchdowns for the Hoosiers.
Howard had a really nice run up the middle, and you see a key block at the very end of the run by Leon Thornton III. He's there at the wide receiver position, making that big block within the 5-yard line that allowed Howard to actually break the plane instead of getting taken down for a 1st and goal.
So Griffin Oaks in for the point after. If he makes it, it will be 14-11 in favor of Indiana. The snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick sails through the uprights. 14-11, the Hoosiers lead by 3. 10:26 left to go in the first half. We're going to take a quick break. The Salukis get the ball next. We'll be right back. WIUX, your home for Hoosier Sports.